Hello fellas and fellas, Ned Online here bringing you a video. So today I'm going to be doing some campaign prep for that D&D 5e game that I was talking about. So today I'm going to be creating an NPC party member. I know that most DMs don't like making character sheets for their NPCs, but I do. I haven't chosen a name for this guy yet, so I'm kind of going in blind. All I know is he's going to be a dwarven fighter. So the first thing you need to do is choose a dwarf. Now, choose a race. Sorry, I'm going to go with a mount. The first thing the book recommends to do anyway is choose a race. I'm going to go with a mountain dwarf. I'm just going to plug this in. Now, mountain dwarfs. Thing they do is let me just skip to that page. Okay, so mountain dwarves, they get their strength score increased by 2, which is very important in a fighter. They have to have a high strength score so they can do damage and wield weapons. They've also got I also have proficiency with light and medium armor straight off the bat. So yeah, I'm just gonna plug in all my stuff here. Right, so I'm gonna be using the standard array of stats because I've made all of the players do that. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my 14 in strength, then add the 2 from the mountain dwarf. I'm gonna put my what am I doing? No, so 14. So that's gonna be a 16. My constitution, I'm going to put my 15 in that, so I've got a 17 there. So that's pretty potent already. I'm going to put my 13 in dexterity. Actually, no, my 12 in dexterity. My 13 in intelligence, because I eventually want to make this guy an Eldritch Knight. That's just a plan. No, don't know if it's going to happen yet. I'm going to put my 10 in wisdom and my 8 in charisma. He's not a very charismatic dwarf. Most dwarves are kind of distance. What am I doing with that modifier? So the modifiers are determined. I'll just go to, I know all of the modifiers off the bat. I've made a few characters recently, but let me just find the page so I can explain to you guys how to do it. Sorry about this. Okay, so what I've got is the modifiers. Okay. Yeah. So standard stat, blah blah blah. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I can't be able to work out if there's a formula for this. So basically, the modifiers are for a I'll just go from what I've got. So an 8 and 9 is a -1. So he's not a big people person. A wisdom is a +/-0. So yeah, that's my 10 in wisdom. That's also for an 11, but I don't have any of them. A 12 and 13, which I have both of, are a +1. A 14 and 15, which I don't have any of, they're a +2. A 16 and 17, they're both +3. So he's got a very potent ability here. Now I'm wondering if I could optimize this a bit more. Oh, sorry, that's 4. What if? Okay, so if I make the Constitution a 16 that would leave my 15 open, meaning I put my 15 in intelligence. 16. So then that would bump this up to a +2. So that's pretty good going. I've got 2 +3s, a +2, and +1. This is going pretty good already. My proficiency bonus for a fighter and all classes is a +2. Yeah. Oh, also a fighter, and he's level 1. His alignment I'm going to have as chaotic good. Play name. I'm just going to put DM. So yeah. Now the initiative is your dexterity modifier, so +1. Speed, that is let me go back to the dwarf page. Speed. That's 25 feet. Not bad. My armor class is armor class. I'll go back to that in a bit. Okay, so I'll just plug in all my dwarf stuff here. I'll put in all my feats. Okay, so feat you get from being a dwarf is you get dark vision, which has a range of 60 feet, like all do, but I just like putting that in. What dark vision allows you to do is you can see in dark light and dim conditions. You can see in dim light within 60 feet as if you're in bright light, and in darkness as if you're in dim light. You can't discern colour in complete darkness, however, only different shades of grey. 50, if you will. So he also has Dwarven Resilience, which is pretty good. Let me just type this in. What that does is that allows me to, whenever he makes a saving throw against poison, I have advantage, which means I make 2 rolls and I take the higher. Advantage against poison. Spelled poison wrong. Poison immune. No, sorry, not immune. Resistant. Yeah, and resistance against poison damage. I'll explain what that all is in another video. Is there any way I could split this up? Yeah, I'll just put that. Yeah. Okay, no, actually, I like to do that, so yeah, that's better. Okay, so now another feat you get is Dwarven Combat Training, but I don't need to put that in here. I need to put that in my Proficiencies and Languages. So first I'm going to put in my languages. I'm going to put... What am I going to put? What languages do Dwarves speak? Oh yeah, Common and Dwarf. Common and Dwarven. Yeah, or Dwarvish. Sorry. Dwarvish. Yeah. Whoop whoop. And then weapons and armor. This will be my I'm pretty sure fighters are all weapons. And let me just check fighters. I just want to check something in the fighter page. Fighters is what am I looking for? Yeah. I'm also proficient in all armor and shields. So pretty potent. It's going to be good for combat. Not good for much else because of his low charisma score. Another thing I'm going to do while I'm here is plug in my passive wisdom. But actually, I'm not going to do that yet because I don't know whether I'm going to be proficient in the perception skill yet. I haven't decided. So yeah. Now I've already gone through all of the dwarf stuff. Yeah, another thing. Because I'm a mountain dwarf, Oh no, sorry, I've already said this stuff. Yeah. Let's get to the fighter page now. Straight to fighter. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do here is we are going to... Right. So what I get is my hit dice is 1d10. So that's 1d10. And I get one of them. And then I get +3, which is pretty good because I get my Constitution modifier here, so that's the +3. So I get the +3 to that, and then also if I was a Hill Dwarf, I'd get an extra one, but that's not jump ahead of ourselves. So he's got 13 maximum hit points. Headset's falling down on me, guys. I need to sort this thing out. Yeah, this should do. Right. So what saving throws do they get? I'll have a look at that. He's proficient in Strength and Constitution. That means I get to add my proficiency bonus to my modifier. So I get a +5 to strength checks, a +5 to Constitution, I get a +1 to Dexterity. I get... I'll zoom in a bit just so you guys can all see. Yeah, that's better. I get a plus... sorry, I'm not typing. I get a +2 to Intelligence, a +0... No, sorry, a +/. You don't have to put the slash, you can just put 0 in there if you want, but I prefer to put the +/-0. Charisma -1. So he's not a bad character at all. He's actually probably one of the best I've ever made. Nah, joking, it's not great. But, yeah. So now which weapons do I have? I say all weapons, but it's not all weapons. It's, all weapons in the player's handbook, which are martial and simple weapons. Yeah, so next up I am going to, add in... I'm not going to choose the skill proficiencies yet. I'll come back to that after I've chosen the background. You might know why already, but you might not. So, first thing I'll do, I'll put in the feats I have from being a fighter. Okay, so what I get is I get a fighting style. Fighting style. I get to choose which one I take. So, the options are archery. You get a +2 bonus to attack rolls you make with a ranged weapon. Defense, while you are wearing armor, you get a +1 to AC. I think I might go to that one. When you dueling is when you are wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons. You gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls with that weapon. I also might go for that because I wanted to use a shield, so that wouldn't count as a weapon. Great weapon fighting. When you roll a 1 or 2 on damage die for an attack you make with a melee weapon that you are wielding with 2 hands, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll, even if the roll is a 1 or a 2. The weapon must have the 2-hand or versatile property for you to gain this benefit. Okay? When a creature you... Okay, sorry, this is protection. When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, and you must be wielding a shield. 2-weapon fighting is when you engage in 2-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack. I don't think I'm going to be going for that one because I'm going to be using the shield. What I do think I'm going to be doing, however, is I'm going to be going with... I'm not sure, actually. When you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls with that weapon. Should I go with dueling or defense? Wish I was streaming this and I could get the chat up. +1 bonus to AC. I think that this is better. I think I'll go for dueling. Dueling. So from that I get a +2 damage when wielding one weapon, and I'll also put not including shield, just so I don't forget that that's the ruling. Yeah. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in the next feat I get, which is Second Wind. What does that do? This is the first fighter I've made, so I'm kind of going in blind. And the first dwarf I've made, weirdly, even though dwarves are my favourite race. I've seen other people play dwarves, but I've never played one myself. Okay. Oh, this is pretty good, actually. Second Wind. I get to regain 1d10 worth of hit points, HP, plus my fighter level, so +1 for now, worth of HP. I'll put 1 per day, so, no, 1 per rest, so that'll be short / long, just so I can remember. So next up, I think I'm going to go for what else should I do? Equipment. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, so I get chainmail or leather armor, longbow, and arrows. Now, seeing as I didn't choose archery, I think I'm going to go with the chainmail. Let me just flip to the chainmail, flip to the armor section. So chainmail is medium armor, and it's heavy armor. Ooh, fancy. So I get a disadvantage to stealth for this, but the party I'm playing in's already got 2 characters with decent stealth. So that's 16. Let me just have a look at medium armor. And I also get my dexterity modifier. So that's a what's that? My AC is 16 plus my dex modifier, so that's 17. And then I also think I might go for a shield, so that'll make it a 19. I'll just plug in the sorry, 1 minute. Chainmail and shield. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so next up I have to choose a martial weapon and a shield. I've already chosen shield, so I need to choose a martial weapon or 2 martial weapons, but I think I'm gonna go for this, and I think I know what I'm going for. Let me just find the weapons. Right, I've got them. I think that what I want to go for is a warhammer. I'm not sure, but it's got the versatile property, so if I want to do more damage, then I can just throw in I can just chuck in my sorry, what's this? So I'll put warhammer. Now, because it's got the versatile property, I want to put warhammer 1 hand and warhammer 2 hand, just so I can keep track of how much damage I do with a one-handed attack. So that's another one, or a 2-handed attack. So that's +5 to both because I'm proficient in them. which means I can add my strength modifier, which is +3, and my proficiency bonus, which is +2. So that's a +5. So that's 3 + 2 is 5. And then my damage is 1d8 plus my strength modifier, which means 1d8 +3, and then this is 1d10 plus 3. So that's pretty good already. I've already got a decent thing. I was originally going to go for a greatsword, but I don't think I've got as good a chance with that. I'm not sure about greatswords, and it's two-handed. I was also considering going for there's not really much I could go for. Morningstar? Nah, that doesn't have the versatile property. A pike? No, that's two-handed. I could go with a battle axe, which does the same damage. No, I'll stay with a warhammer. I just enjoy using hammers. Sue me. JK. The next option in the equipment for fighters is a light crossbow and 20 bolts, or 2 hand axes. I don't know what I'm going for here, actually. No, he's not got a very high dexterity. He's got a +1. So I think I'm going to go for 2 hand axes, because they also use strength, as far as I know. Yeah. So that's hand axe times times 2. Yeah, that's another +5 because I'm proficient in them. And then they are a 1d6. Oh, another thing I haven't put in, they are 1d6 +3. Another thing I haven't put in yet is the damage type they do. It's good to have a range of damage types, and I think as a fighter, this character will be doing the most damage. So I want good damage types, I want a range just so I can attack. Now, all of the other characters, from what I've seen, they've all got piercing weapons, so I didn't want any of them. So I went for so that's one of the reasons I went for the warhammer, and they're cool. So that does bludgeoning damage. Both wants to. And then the hand axe, they do, is that slashing, I think? Yeah, they do slashing damage. Meaning he's going to be pretty potent in combat. Ha. So next up, I get to choose a pack. I get either a Dungeoneer's pack, or, which I think I might be going for, an Explorer's pack. I'm not sure what I'm going for yet. Let me just find the packs. Where are they? Where are the packs? Pack. Found them. So I get Explorers or Dungeoneers. Let's have a look at what's in them both. An Explorer's pack, I get backpacks, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, and a water skin. The pack also has 50 feet of hempen rope strapped to its side. It's a nice set of details there. The Dungeoneer's pack has a backpack, a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pitons, which I googled. They're things to help you climb walls. Interesting fact for you there. 10 torches, a tinderbox, 10 days of rations, and a water skin, and 50 feet of hempen rope strapped to the side. So they're pretty much the same. I think I might go Explorers. Now, ordinarily, I'd fill in what the Explorers pack has in it. If I was doing it for my own character, like if I was, this is my own character, but if I wasn't recording, I would do that now. But it just takes too long, so I am not. So next, I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, next I'm gonna choose a background. Okay, it's got a lot of cool backgrounds in here. This is the thing I really like about 5e. Just the way backgrounds work, the way you can have a bunch of them. What I think I'm going to go for is, if y'all give me a minute, let me just find it. Now this character. He's the son of the of a retired adventurer. So he was taught by his father in the ways of fighting. Let me look for any variants. I don't want to be a pirate. Sage, no. Outlander? I'm not sure. I think maybe a noble. I'm not sure. I think none of these really fit the character I wanted to go with, but I think I'll go with a noble, and I'll make the maybe an ex-noble. Maybe his family was sort of taken out of the maybe his father was revoked of his noble status. I think I'll do that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to fill in this. So noble. Yeah, maybe he's done as a disgraced noble. I like that. Okay, so history. He gets proficient because of his background. He gets proficiency in history and persuasion. Persuasion. So this means this is a +4. I think. Yep, +4. Charisma is a +1 because I take the -1 off of the 2 to make it a +1. So he's decent at it. He's not great, but decent. Now I also get an extra language with this. I'm not sure which language I should go with. Which language do y'all think I should go with? I'm really not sure. Let me just look for yarn. Languages. Is it an equipment or languages? I'll look in the index. It's very good. Is it E, F, G? Where's E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. So multi-type. Oh. L. Where is it? Where is it, guys? Where is it? I can't find it. No, guess not. I'll just have a look through the races, I guess. I think I'll choose one of them. I might choose Orcish. Yeah. No, actually Gnomish. I like gnomes. Gnomish. Yeah, I'll go Gnomish. Right, so cool. So he gets some extra equipment because of his background as well. I'll just write pack. That would have annoyed me. So because of his background, I also want to write down that he gets. What does he get? He gets set of fine clothes. Sure. Fine clothes. Not bad. Signet ring. What's one of them? Scroll of pedigree. I also don't know what they are. And 25 gold. 25. And a purse. That's swell. Yeah, keep that there. Another thing I wanted to do here is I want to roll for my wealth. I'll just go to the equipment section. While I'm here, I'll look at all of this stuff that I've got. So, my wealth is. Okay, I'll just get out my new pieces. I got some new pieces today. How many dice do a fighter get? Let's get 5d4 times 10. This is gonna be a rich guy. Oh, that was a 4. So 4 add 1, it's 5. That's a 3. So 5 by 3, that's 8. And then plus another 1. So that's 9. So that's 90. Oh no, I still get one more roll. Yeah, dumb. So that's 11. I add my 11 to this. So that's 1, 3, 5. Perfect. That actually sounds pretty. He's actually quite a rich guy. Yeah. He's not doing bad. Oh, I put in stealth that he gets a disadvantage. Okay, I'll just have a look for this other stuff that he gets. What's a signet ring? Signet ring? Hello? Signet ring. Okay, wait. Alright, well, Alright, I'll go for my proficiencies, I guess. No, where are they? Right, so I'm gonna go back here. Is there a page in between it? Yeah, there is. So what's a signet ring? It doesn't say. I guess I'll Google all of this later. I can't be bothered to right now. Yeah, so let's go back to my background, see what else I get to plug in. Right, so another thing I get is, I get a proficiency in one type of gaming set. So I'll put that in tools. Now, what I want to take is, I want to take Superman. No, tools. I want to take Jesus. No, what am I on about? Okay, so gaming set. I want to take cards because there's another guy who's proficient with cards. So I want to have a card game again. I want to play a game of cards with that guy. Okay. So now I'm going to flip back to the fighter and I'm going to fill in my skill proficiencies. Where are the fighters? Here's fighter. Okay, so my skills, I get to choose one from acrobatics, right? Acrobatics, animal handling. I think I'll go for athletics because that's on the list. Athletics, history. I've already got that from my noble background. Insight, intimidation, no, perception. I think I'll go for perception just to make my perception and survival. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for perception just to make my passive perception a bit higher. Let's So that's a +2. I can fill this in as a 12. I can fill this in as a +5. Anything else need filling in? No. So that I've got disadvantage in that, but I have got +1 to all rolls. So acrobatics, I've got a +2. I've got a +/-0 in animal handling. I've got +2 in arcana. I've got a -1 in deception. I've got a +2 in insight. I've got a -1 in intimidation. I've got a +2 in investigation. I've got a +/-0 in wisdom. +2, -1, +2, +2, and +2. I haven't really worked out his personality trait or anything yet, so I'm just gonna label this here. Bye.